Hey YouTube, welcome friends and family. Today I am ripping this box of 1991 Fleer basketball. There is like 4 or 5 different Michael Jordans in there. That's primarily what we're looking at. The regular PSA 10 Michael Jordan goes anywhere from 60 to 100, and these art cards of Jordan are going PSA 10 for about 40 bucks. I have to be really careful though about and this was not sealed. I have to be really careful about now from my experience back in the day. It's always a third pack down from right here. So we're gonna put that one aside and then possibly third pack from this side. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick a random pack because I always do these with these wax packs. Actually, I'm not gonna pick a random pack. I'm gonna pick one that looks okay. I'm gonna pick one. I'm just gonna pick. Oh man, these kind of all look kind of crazy. I'm going to pick this one, and I'm gonna put it in a team bag. So I like to save at least one vintage pack in a team bag, wax packs, and then I put them back in storage because I just want these. So I wouldn't do this if this was 1986. I would definitely not do that. I would open it for that Jordan. Okay, but so what I was gonna say is I need to be really careful about what I send in. Like I have to go over these cards very well because PSA 9s are not worth anything. They're worth about 10 bucks. So it's almost the same as just the grading cost itself. So when I go through these, I really have to look at what I'm submitting. Okay. The box itself was 25 bucks, so it's kind of a no-brainer. And I'm going to be just looking for Michael Jordans. That's it. So that's what we're doing today. Okay. And I'm putting all of them in this 800 count box because they're packed fresh, brand new, and I want to save them because they're 1991. They're not worth that much now, and they were really never worth that much because it's junk era. They're not really worth anything, but in my view, I'm gonna just throw that one away. In my view, these junk era cards are going to end up going up in price eventually because everybody bought them. Everybody put them in shoe boxes. Nobody really saved them. So that's why the PSA 10s are still going for a pretty good amount right now. And they're not going to be going down, that's for sure. They're Larry Bird. Because everybody trashed them growing up. Kids like me got them and only kept the Jordans like I'm doing now, and then just junked the rest of them. Usually it's kind of funny when people find out that I'm into sports cards or I'm into basketball cards. They're like, oh, I got some cards, and I'm like, in my head I'm like, I know what you got. You know, you got the 90s era junk cards and stuff, because everybody did. It was a pretty crazy fad. I wonder what that is. Order your favorite 1991 Fleer NBA 3D basketball card for only $4.99. But I always pre-warn them. I pre-warn them ahead of time. Like, listen, this is probably what you have, so don't be upset when I tell you you don't have anything. I've been doing this for a long time now. Everybody's got basketball cards, but very rarely do they have something that's worth anything. Because everybody bought basketball cards when Michael Jordan was playing. Let's go. And whatever I do get back out of here, if there is any Jordans, and I do decide to grade one of them because it looks amazing, and if it comes back a 10, Even if it comes back a 9, I'm still saving it. Because I don't see these prices going down. And Michael Jordan's price never goes down. Let's put it that way. Oh, come on. Barkley. Clyde Drexler, Reggie Miller, Mark Price, Michael Jordan. There we go. Looks like there's a little... I don't know if there's like an ink issue right there. You see that? Other than that, it looks pretty good. I probably won't sub it though because of that. I'll see what the other cards look like. It looks like there's a little bit there too. I don't know if that's just it looks like it's just part of the print being off though. But because it's off like that, I'm definitely not going to be grading it. I'll just put that along with the rest of my Jordans. Those ones too, I think those only grab about $40 and a PSA 10 because it's like an all-star card. And all these were upside down. Jordan is on that one, but I'll put it aside because he's on it. Man, when you're only looking for one person, you can't go through these fast enough, man. Larry Bird. I kind of am curious if Larry Bird and Magic Johnson fetch anything. I'd be willing to... If they're like $30 or something. There's another one. If they're like $30 or something, I wouldn't. I'd try. I doubt it, though. Reggie Lewis. He's my PC guy. Michael Jordan. There we go. Oh. And I gotta pick that up very carefully. Make sure not to... Alright. So, this looks like it does not have any print issues. Looks pretty good. There's a little... I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? A little bit. I don't know if that would take it down a grade or not. That would be a risk. Yeah, that would be a risk, but I just might. These league leaders go anywhere from 40 to 90, I think, depending on the day and depending on the interest of the people who are bidding. Sean Kemp. Yeah, so whenever I buy these old 90s ones for real cheap, I still keep them in an 800 count box, and then I label the 800 count box. Magic Johnson. I actually really like those art cards too. I should put it aside. Maybe I'll go through it later. I really like those cards. Brings back memories. Plus, I just like art cards in general. Dennis Rodman, John Stockton. That's how many we got left. Patrick Ewing, Reggie Miller, league leaders, Scottie Pippen, oop, is that Jordan? Yeah, that's Jordan. I'm not going to grade any of those ones that have like multiple players on it either. Even though I think there is one that goes for 40. I just don't know which one. Sean Kemp. Again, I'm not willing to risk getting a 9 on something that's not straight Michael Jordan. Olajuwon, Dominique Wilkins. There's another one with Jordan on it. Gary Payton. John Stockton. Oh, 2 in a row he made huge shots on. Craig Elo and Cliff Robinson. Cliff Robinson was a shoulder shrug, and then Craig Elo was that shot in the middle of the court where he almost ran him over and fell on the ground in disappointment. Both back-to-back. That's pretty funny. Sean Kemp. Legendary pictures. Byron Russell wasn't playing in 1991, so... Drazen Petrovic, Isaiah Thomas, so we're going to be seeing these $25 boxes if they're worth it or not. Clyde Drexler. I did open up that one pack, didn't I? And I didn't get anything from it. That third pack down thing. Used to do that, I swear, when I was a kid. It was the third pack down in the brand new NBA Hoops boxes. 1990, 91. The gray bordered ones, Reggie Miller. It was always that third pack down, Scottie Pippen. It always had to do with the number 3, 1, 2, 3 on one side or the bottom or something. I don't know. I remember going for that same pack and getting really lucky with Jordans. Not every time, but I just remember being really lucky. Charles Barkley, Chris Mullin, Tim Hardaway, Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing, Michael Jordan, there we go. Oops, I just threw those on the trash. It's a good thing. I guess there's only 2 cards. I'll put those away real quick. Sorry. Michael Jordan. This looks pristine. Oh, there's a little... Sorry, guys. Dang it. What is that? That is not a PSA 10. Dang it. That sucks. You see it? You see there's... Oh, I can't... You guys can't see it, can you? You can see kind of a little smudge. There it is. Yeah, right there. Damn it! Oh, well. At least I get that other one. And Hakeem Olajuwon. That's frustrating too, because that was the one. That was that $60 to $100 one, depending on the seller and the day. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to buff that out. I don't know. We'll see. You see, okay. Sorry. Clyde Drexler. Michael Jordan. Boom. This one looks a little off-centered. Only a little bit, though. It's not too bad. That'd still pass. Surface looks good. What is that? Surface looks good still. Oh, that back doesn't. Man. Shoot. That back is really bad. Oh, alright. Again, these cards, man. They didn't really have mean, they're probably better quality than Prism, that's for sure. But Larry Bird. Charles Barkley. Reggie Miller. Mark Price. Michael Jordan. Looks like this one's got that print error on it too, so I'll have to look at the PSA 10s. Surface looks good. Corners look good. Back is off-centered. Wow. I wonder if the other one is off-centered too. Yep, the other one's a little off-centered too. A lot off-centered, actually. Crummy, man, crummy. Guess I can't really complain for 25 bucks, though. Karl Malone. Chris Mullin. Will I do it again? Probably not. Just because those cuts are so bad. Prints. Off-centered. Oh. We got a league leader, Michael Jordan, on the back. That back looks centered. Almost cussed. Oh, that corner's dinged a little bit. You see that? Shoot, man. All we needed was one good one. Just one good one. James Worthy. Another one with him on the corner there. Reggie Lewis. 6 packs to go. Charles Barkley, Chris Mullin, Tim Hardaway, Patrick Ewing. We got that pack already. David Robinson. 4 packs to go. And then I'll show you guys all the Jordans. John Stockton, Dennis Rodman. I always have to double take those. Hakeem Olajuwon, double take those All-Star cards. Just to see if he's on there or not. He's on this one. Reggie Lewis again. Michael Jordan. There we go. Oh, ooh, dang it. I did it again, man. I get too excited or something. There we go. All right. Corners are good. Let's check the back. The back's always off, right? Back looks centered. Okay. I think this is our PSA 10 YouTubers. I think that's our PSA 10 right there. So that's $40. That's actually, it's 40 to 60, or yeah, it's like 40 to 60. Could be 70. I can't remember. I checked right before I was opening this box, but so let's just say 60, because it could be anywhere from 40 to 90. All right, so let's just say 60 for the league leaders there, or you know what, 40. It's 40 bucks. We got our money back. That's all that matters. I do not have the numbers right in front of me right now. You know what? I think that counts as his second main card. So that is a higher one. That's a $60 to $100 card. So we'll just say 60 on the low end. Charles Barkley. last pack. Magic Johnson, John Paxson, Phil. Mitch Richmond. Okay. Well, let's see if there was anything in there. Nope. John Paxson. Got a couple over here. Don't know where this came from. So, alright, Reggie Miller. Alright. So we got this many out of an 800 count box. So about 600 cards there that I'm going to put bubble wrap in that space and then mark 1991 Fleer. We have the one Michael Jordan, which I believe is going to be a PSA 10. Okay, if that is a PSA 10, it's going to minimum me $60 minus the $10 grading fee. It's $50. So we made $25 off of this, and then we got all this, all these Jordans. So we got Reggie Lewis All-Star card, Reggie Lewis All-Star card, Michael Jordan League Leaders, All-Star, All-Star Art card, Provision, base Michael Jordan, another All-Star card, another All-Star card, Reggie Lewis again, League Leaders, and then 2 more All-Star cards. So, quick recap of the actual Michael Jordan cards. Okay, we have the hopefully PSA 10 Michael Jordan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Michael Jordans out of a $25 box. So let's say these were all 10s. That could potentially be $50 a piece. So 50, 100, 200, $350 if they all graded 10s. But there's only one that's grading 10, so we're going to say this is $60. So we profited about $25 on that. And that's it. And then just added all these Jordans to the collection. Okay? Thanks for joining me. If you like, it would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you're new, if you haven't already. Thank you for already being a subber. If you are, I really appreciate you guys more than you know. Okay, I like doing this and I like doing it for you. And I'll have some more content up soon. I'm gonna do a mailer tutorial for the newer collectors and sellers out there. I'm gonna show you how to properly pack and ship something so that you'll always get positive feedback. You'll always get appreciation for it. And I'm going to do that for you guys coming up here in a couple days or so. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys as always. Have a good one. Stay safe.